In the great tradition of high school basketball in the New York, New Jersey area, a lot of fans first think of powerhouses St. Benedict's in Newark and St. Anthony in Jersey City. But don't forget about St. Joseph's, a private school in Metuchen, New Jersey. St. Joe's is an all-boys Catholic school, and it has produced its fair share of pros, most recently Jay Williams and Andrew Bynum. The next St. Joseph's product to make a splash in the basketball world is 7-footer Karl Towns. This highly skilled big man is one of the most unstoppable players in high school basketball. His dad, Carl Sr., played collegiately at Monmouth and now coaches at nearby Piscataway Tech. It was at the Piscataway Tech practices that a very young Carl Jr. first started to love basketball.
Really, for me, I probably got started with basketball around 3. You know, just always being in the gym with my dad's high school team, just getting shots up, trying to dribble, and I just couldn't. I just seen myself playing basketball my whole life.
Carl used to go to daycare at Lake Nelson Seventh-day Adventist School, and my wife was working, so I had to pick him up. So I would just take him to practice because we didn't have a babysitter. So he would just play with the kids. I would assign 2 JV kids in practice to play with him the whole practice because they weren't gonna play. So they would just play with Carl, and he just kept playing from there on.
But basketball wasn't his only love. Carl's mother is of Dominican descent, and that meant baseball was in his blood.
Being from the Dominican Republic, our sport is baseball. My mom always said, his grandmother, play ball, play baseball, play baseball, play baseball. But Carl was growing so rapidly, we're getting so big, it was hard to get cleats for him at that size.
While Carl stepped away from basketball briefly to focus on baseball, his coaches later suggested that he give basketball another shot, and Carl found that he had missed the sport.
About 5 weeks into the season of baseball, I quit basketball for a year. I just really missed basketball a lot, and I wanted to play a little more. So from then, I just kept going, and I guess I made a good decision.
And just about every basketball scout would agree. His height is obviously an advantage on the court, but he doesn't just camp out in the lane. He knows how to stretch a defense.
4, 5, 6, 7.
I think he's a combination of like Kevin Durant and Dirk. He's one of those, the new age stretch 4. He's able to stretch the floor, and I think at the college level you're seeing that a lot. Guys that are able to do it on the inside, do it on the outside.
In just 2 years of high school, Towns has raised the bar for the already impressive St. Joseph's program.
2 seasons since Carl's been here, we've won the county championship twice. We've actually been to the county finals 6 consecutive times. We won it the last 4. And the school has been open for, this is the 51st year. In the 49 years prior to Carl arriving, with Jason Williams, Andrew Bynum, and all the other great players that came, the school's never had an overall group state championship. Carl has delivered 2 of those for the school.
Carl's strong play got him noticed on an international level. Being of Dominican descent, he was eligible to play for the Dominican Republic's national team, which was coached by Kentucky's John Calipari. Carl got to play on the squad as it tried to qualify for the 2012 Olympics.
It was a proud moment. I couldn't even believe it when they told me he was chosen. So many weeks of tryouts and going into New York and trying out and eliminations, and then he was chosen. It was such a proud moment.
The biggest moment was probably seeing Al Horford walk in the gym and Coach Cal telling me I have to go guard Al Horford for the whole practice. It was probably one of the best moments because it made me a better player, and I got to go against some great competition.
That was the biggest benefit. A, he got a chance to advance his game. B, he got a chance to actually see what an NBA lifestyle is. And B, it just helped him because every game was a challenge.
Playing under Calipari confirmed what Carl had long assumed, that Kentucky was the right program for him, and he is committed to the Wildcats.
At the end of the day, it made me feel a little better about Coach Cal. It really didn't play a big factor, but just knowing the way he practices and the way he has his work, the way he likes everything to be done, and it just let me know how he likes it done.
I think it's a perfect fit. Like I said, I think him getting to work with Coach Cal and his staff in the summer with the Dominican team, he understands what they're about. I think their style of play fits his style, to be honest. Coach Cal has a great track record of producing NBA guys that are successful, and obviously with Carl's skill set, and his work ethic and Coach Cal's coaching, I think without a doubt we're going to be seeing him for a long time in the NBA.
Having 2 parents who work in education, Carl knows that he has to make the grade, And he has. He's an honor roll student, and he has taken extra courses to be on track to graduate high school in 3 years. That means he'll be a Kentucky Wildcat next season. And then after that, there's a good chance his jersey will be up on the wall with other St. Joe's greats.
The thing that separates Karl from a lot of people that I've met is the great players want to be great every day. If he just continues to do what he does, then without a doubt I see his jersey hanging there one day.